Football, the beautiful game. But did you know the game we love today didn't start as we know it? Let's take a kick back in time to see how it all began. Football has ancient roots. Thousands of years ago, people all over the world were kicking balls around. In ancient China, there was a game called Cuju, which means kickball. It was played with a leather ball filled with feathers, and the goal was to kick it through a small opening in a net. In ancient Greece, they played a game called episkeiros, and in Rome, it was harpastum. Both games involved a lot of running, teamwork, and, of course, kicking a ball. But they were rough and often a mix of hand and foot skills. Fast forward to medieval England, where a game called mob football was played. It was wild. Villages would compete in massive games with huge crowds where the ball was kicked from one side of a town to the other. No rules, just chaos. Some games could have hundreds of players, and they were often more about brawling than ball control. But in the 1800s, things started to change. In England, schools like Rugby and Eton created their own versions of the game. Players kicked or carried the ball, and the games were more organized, but still very different from what we know today. Then, in 1863, something important happened. A group of clubs in England decided they needed a set of rules for the game. And that's when the Football Association, or FA, was formed. The FA created the first official rules of football, and that's when the game started to look more like what we recognize today. In 1872, the first international football match was played between England and Scotland. It ended in a draw, 0-0, but that game sparked the global growth of football. By the early 1900s, football was spreading to countries all over the world. Then came the FIFA World Cup. In 1930, Uruguay hosted the very first World Cup, with teams from all over the world competing for glory. This tournament has since become the biggest and most watched sporting event in the world. Today, football is the most popular sport on the planet, played in every country, from the streets of Rio to the fields of Africa. It's more than just a game, it's a global language, a way for people to come together, celebrate, and dream. So, the next time you kick a ball, remember, you're part of a tradition that's thousands of years old. From ancient China to modern stadiums, football has brought people together like no other sport. And the best part? The game's not over. It's just getting started. Play on.